Got my friends, they've been with me for some time, and it's nice to know that they still by my side. Friends are like stars, cause no matter how far, when it's dark outside, they will be your light. We played Halo, and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise. We would go to school, but now learn too much, cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes. Months go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drink Kool-Aid in the summertime.
Look, I was with you on turkey burgers and turkey chili.
Years go by.
There you go. Yeah. I don't know about that. Turkey steak? Now I'm just curious if it exists.
Turkey's way drier than beef.
Someone have you ever see if there's a substitute for steak? Is there like a meat, another meat steak?
Like pork chop. Little thing, there you go. Dude, that's why I would go beef.
Swordfish steaks, I mean, are good. That's not okay. They're just giving you more.
Yeah, beef skirt steak,
Shark steaks.
beef hanger,
Like, how can I replace steak? Also
other steaks.
with different steaks. Good. Oh, the 15. That article just said the 15 best fruits and vegetables to turn into steak.
Oh, jackfruit. Jackfruit's a good.
Mr. Mushroom.
I'm not doing cauliflower steak.
Cauliflower
Oh,
steak.
that's
There
not
you
a
go.
Eggplant.
It's the same. Oh my god. Tastes the same, guys.
Celery root.
Shit. Oh my god.
No, not mushroom. Jackfruit. There we go.
Mushroom honestly might be one of the better ones. Because it's a little meaty.
Portobello.
Yeah, it's got a hearty taste
It's
texture.
a little meaty tasting. It's like a meat flavor
Talking
mushroom.
very vegetarian right now.
Well, jackfruit
I'm just saying.
has got a lot of like barbecue. Jackfruit is phenomenal.
Hey, I'm just talking about like what could potentially work.
There it is.
Tell me.
Portobellos. That's probably what you're thinking of because it's like that big hearty top.
No, I'm not saying they're the same. I'm saying that it has.
Ain't nothing
They're-
gonna place.
They're losing me. They're losing me, dude.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Watermelon steak. Same thing as a porterhouse.
I'd eat an onion steak. I don't think it would taste like a steak, but I'd eat an onion steak. It's delicious.
Bathe it in au jus. Is that what it is? A radish?
Oh.
I'm impressed that you knew that straight out the gate. Papaya? Oh.
Never seen a daikon radish? It's like a white carrot looking thing.
Ain't nothing tastes better than a steak on an open flame with the fat just
I
cooked
kind of
right
want to
in.
make that onion steak.
Oh my god.
What are we doing with that onion steak?
How do you prep it?
I don't know. Does it say? Go down. That's cabbage. I'm not really interested in a cabbage steak. You're losing me with the cabbage, Mike.
I wonder what a lion's mane mushroom is.
I'm saying like mushroom, like.
An onion steak.
This might be one of the
That's not a steak. All it is a grilled onion, guys.
fresh, fried, caramelized, and powdered.
That's it. It's a grilled onion. You're gonna put on a bun with some mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Sounds good.
Did it say mayonnaise? I'm not putting
No.
mayonnaise on an onion.
What? What are you gonna put on that, Mike?
Nothing. It's a steak.
I mean, a caramelized onion's delicious on its own. The natural sugars in onions, phenomenal. Mayonnaise? Do you put mayonnaise on steak?
No.
Is that all? Is there a second paragraph? Okay, I was say yeah. Okay. So you start with your onion. You cut it. You slowly roast and baste it.
It's before grilling.
Use beef broth.
It's like grilled onion, guys. It's just cutting slabs.
Invigorate, graze before go. You can place 2 or 3 raw onions on a skewer. Yeah, you just.
It's
It's
a grilled
a
onion.
grilled onion.
I'm trying to tell you, it's a grilled onion.
Sounds good. Let's eat that.
I'm
I'm not into that.
watermelon.
You know what that is? That's what you put on a steak.
Yeah, I don't want that though.
You want to put grilled watermelon on a steak?
Oh God,
That's not gonna win me over for nothing.
sounds filling.
God damn, I'm getting old. Let me
Really healthy.
let me turn on the Zoom real quick.
that
In my defense,
looks
I'm
healthy as
15 feet away from the monitor.
That looks
What,
healthy.
dude? I was over there, man.
Well, that's 27 inches. The TV's
here we go.
52.
I was
In
7
fairness,
feet more
That
behind it.
is quite healthy looking. Just
I mean, it looks
watermelon
refreshing.
with a side of salad.
With a brunch, I could see that going. How did they have to cook that over wood? I'd assume.
Here's the thing, though. Like, what if you get the watermelon? It's got like a gooey. You know, it's got that rot taste.
This just makes it easy to seed this watermelon because no one wants to pick the seeds out of their meat.
It's true.
See how
I can't get
ridiculous
over
it sounds?
mushrooms
See how
though.
ridiculous it sounds?
That being said, my favorite fish.
That being said,
Well, I'm saying, like, speaking of taking seeds out of meat, my favorite fish is red snapper. And, like, you get pin bones in there, like, if you're not careful, and that's a pain in the butt.
What is?
snapper.
Red snapper is, like, my favorite fish, and I have, like, the pin bones in there.
It's just like salmon. Non-deboned salmon is awful.
Yeah, like, if you,
You get splinters in the roof of your mouth
I don't like salmon.
that's what happens with
at all.
Not a huge fan.
And
You must have had it
Very-
bad.
It's very fish.
Then you had it wrong.
No.
That's one of the best things about salmon is it's really
Salmon
not.
Is, no, salmon
Wrong.
is real
Salmon is
fishy.
one of the
It's
fishiest
one of the
fish.
fishiest fish.
You guys are had it wrong.
No,
no,
it is one of my favorite
it-
fish.
no.
But I thought it wasn't fishy too. Look, if you look up,
How did you prep it?
No, look it up. If you type in like, what is salmon fishy or not fishy? You'd be like, it's one of the fishiest fish.
It's fishy as fuck. I don't like
It's
salmon.
delicious. I
don't
love
fucking
salmon.
like salmon.
But
I guess
love
it's because it's fresh
And the
water.
only
I
people
don't
who
I don't
like
equate that to the fishiness taste.
Yeah, I don't
And
Hey.
brined doesn't get me either.
Because you know what? I
don't
think
know.
fishy fish is
Maybe I just like
honestly
fish.
bad fish.
I love
Like
fish.
fish sticks
no,
in
my
no,
mind
is
no,
fishy
but
fish.
I love fish. I just don't like salmon. Not a
That's
huge
fair.
fan.
What is it you don't like?
I don't like the taste. It's
Texture.
A fishy fucking fish. And it's
She
not
like-
cooked
she-
wrong. It's
she-
just that's what it's.
She
a
like
fishy
whitefish.
What
I
about
like whitefish.
what about swordfish?
Swordfish.
Swordfish is a whitefish.
grouper.
Dude, if you like swordfish, though, but yeah, but okay. First off, swordfish is way fishier because
Dude, I'll
it's
eat
it's
snapper.
so
I'll
oily.
eat anything.
What about shark?
Fuck, I'll eat shark. Shark
No.
steak? Yeah.
The thing is, swordfish isn't considered fishy. It's a whitefish.
Anybody who likes salmon doesn't eat just salmon.
So-
they
so-
smother it with something.
No, so he would like
They either
Grouper.
teriyaki it or
so you like
fucking
grouper,
balsamic
tilapia.
Well, when I'm making my
snapper.
watermelon steaks, I'm not just putting the steak on. I'm putting a little something on it. Fresh salmon, I straight like it's just. I don't like smoked salmon honestly because it gets so salty. It may as well just be like eating jerky for
My favorite,
dinner.
My favorite salmon is like has like a. I like the ones that I like putting balsamic glaze on it. I like it with capers.
see,
Oh, capers! I'm not doing that. It's olives.
vinegary.
Olives wannabe little bitch cousin.
I like salmon. Though. I like salmon with some feta.
Yeah, I like feta on a lot of stuff. Light amount of feta and a balsamic glaze.
Oh, I like it with
Like a salad.
Yeah, well that and like
some shallots. Some shallots on your salmon. That'll play.
yeah, it's like the stronger green onion.
Shallots are good.
Whatever hides the flavor of the salmon. No, I get it.
I love salmon.
Good accompaniment. Anyway, hear ye. This is the MVZ podcast plus Dave today.
What's up, bitches?
We haven't been on, I think, since week 7 of the NFL season. We have been keeping track of our picks. We just haven't put them in the new. I'm sure that you came back last week. You started 8-0. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I don't know how I finished, but I through 1 o'clock I hadn't missed any.
It's fucking nuts. And congrats to my buddy Danny, who, in the same vein,
Yeah, I would rather be him.
won $5,500 on a $15 bet
Can't beat that.
because he was 8 for 8 on his picks.
Wow. That's nice.
I didn't really. So this week was the first week I ever bet money line. Did not realize payout's still pretty good on money line as a pick'em.
Yeah, it depends on what the spread is.
Spread and the amount you're doing. This guy's just shooting free throws, man. Like,
Not bad.
For $17,500.
considering he's got no knee work, he's not doing bad. Like, and he's palming it.
He's done pretty good.
Yeah, he's at 21.
Really good.
At 21,000. He's got a long time to shoot.
A minute.
Well, why do you have so much money to start then?
It's going up. I mean, it's going up.
$1,500 a shot.
Yeah, every time he makes a shot.
I would do this.
Would you? You would do
I mean,
that?
I would nail this. I shot 87% from the free throw line in high school.
Yeah. So 40 years ago, you shot well from free throw.
40 years ago. Fuck. You know, I'm getting old. I am getting old.
I'm sorry. Let me record that again. What'd you say?
I'm getting old. But no matter how old I get,
like,
you're still
eh?
you're still 6 years older,
Your
dude.
kid's like, huh?
I didn't hear you.
What are you kids talking about? Sorry, my hearing aid's off.
Yeah, let me work on my Zoom for the computer here so I can read.
I'm excited to do a bracket again.
Listen,
Oh, hell the
you
bracket.
guys are alive and living during the day. If you have any ideas, it is very difficult to be the only one coming up with. You told me when we started this, you would bring more to the table. You have not.
I
Here's the
did
problem.
several of the first brackets.
Here's the problem.
We haven't
No,
done
here's
a
the-
podcast in a long time.
20s, 30s, 40s, right? 20s to 40s, right? Right? What I experienced, he didn't experience. Like the horror movie thing, like I know that, but you guys don't know that. It's hard to find what we all know a good amount of ish.
Well, that's the point of
That's true.
other
Well,
people.
We like attractive people, and he's gonna be over here like, give me some weird ones. Wasn't there Cindy something?
Cindy Lou.
No.
The what? Cindy something.
He's like Brooke Shields was probably someone that he thought was attractive.
Oh, Bo
Oh.
Derek.
Oh
Bo Derek, whoever that is. I have no idea who that is.
no.
Oh, really? Yeah, that
Cindy
is
Crawford.
different.
Cindy Crawford is who I was trying to come up with.
So hot. Kathy Ireland. Oh.
And if I said Cindy something.
Did you say Kathy Ireland because the Rick and Morty episode?
Oh my gosh, she's fucking so bad.
See, I said Cindy something.
I had
and he's
poster, I
like,
had a poster of her in my room.
Cindy Crawford.
yeah,
Cindy
that's who
Crawford.
apparently it was.
Do you know who that is?
No.
Oh,
You hear that,
I've-
folks?
I've
He
heard the
doesn't
name.
know who that is.
the most infamous mole in
I
history.
think I've seen a picture of her before,
She
but like
is
it's
like
not like
the most, probably the most well-known model ever. I mean, ever.
I don't want to look at her current now though. Like,
Do you know what she does now?
she's 57 now.
no idea.
She's like a Revlon
She sells rooms to go
spokesperson.
furniture now. She has her own like.
She
line.
made it.
Yeah,
It took
it's
her
like-
50 years, but she's
It's
made
like
it.
her own line, and she sells beauty products.
That doesn't sound good.
She's like Ava Mendez on steroids back in the day. Look at that
Are
hair.
you showing her him back in the day?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Kathy Ireland, you gotta show him that one. They'll be done. Dude, I was in love with Kathy Ireland. Oh my god. You don't know who that is either, do you?
I have no idea who that is.
Do you? All right.
So like
tell me a model know.
when you see her now, she looks like
Yeah, no,
she's
don't show
H-
him that. No,
she looks
show-
like HGTV
no,
mom.
Don't show him that one.
She's pretty.
Yeah, she looks like HGTV mom. You're not spank bank into that.
Watch. Oh,
Oh,
who's a
yeah.
model you know?
Speaking of, have you seen Amy Adams?
Dude.
That'll play. What have you seen? Have you seen Amy?
What
Adams?
is Amy Adams doing?
Look at her now. Just have an Amy Adams, but now.
Haggard?
Oh yeah.
Not great.
Does she really?
What? Does she really?
What?
She
From
she had the
Amy
look of a
Adams.
face of someone who'd aged badly.
Really?
Bad.
Is it bad?
Well, she's a
Like,
ginger.
she got roasted hard for it, and like she's like really upset about it because people are being mean online. She's like gained a bunch of weight.
Isn't that the chick from Enchanted, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
She's in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
That?
She Haggerty.
No, that's
Isn't that the same chick that's in that werewolf show you watch?
No, that's Isla Fisher.
Oh, that's what I'm fucking getting mixed up. All right. Ah, that's right. Wedding
She's my
Crashers.
dream girl. Yeah.
Wedding Crashers chick. Oh, so hot.
Is that it? Like that's her? Is someone just photoshopping shit? This?
He doesn't
I
know.
know she got. I just saw pictures of.
She just looks normal. Boy, I bet you. I tell you, these are a bunch of fucking nerds on keyboards that ain't gotten.
She looks
that ain't-
normal, but she's put on a little bit of weight there. Yeah.
She just looks normal. Disenchanted.
Yeah. They're talking about a weight gain probably.
Who cares?
Right.
No, it's
The
not even
fuck
that
outta
big
here.
of a deal.
Right.
But, and like the most of the pictures are like this one.
She's a frumpy shirt. It's like
It's
she's.
the lighting.
It's legit
All
like
right?
she's wearing.
He's like, it's the lighting.
Like,
yeah.
that's not great.
She is not ready for the photo.
I know. No, that's
I mean, her facial expression could have been a smile.
No.
I mean,
It's a
that would help
candid
with
that someone wasn't ready for.
no, that's the issue. Is people when people were talking about it, it came because like a lot of these photos are like when she didn't know that she was gonna like
It
be
does,
on camera.
and pursed lips in general, I think, make someone look like an angry bitch. And an oversized shirt doesn't help. How old is Amy Adams? She's got to be mid 40s, right? 49. She's normal.
I'm trying to think of like when I was in high school.
How many kids does she have? I think that fucks things up too.
When I was in
This is-
high
this
school,
is her back in the.
when I was in high school, the hot models at the time were Megan Fox,
Not a model.
the people that people talked about.
Toe thumbs.
So there was actually a thing where we did a whip, like whips you go around the classroom.
Was Britney Spears ever a thing for you?
I was young. I was like 6.
Then no, she wasn't. She looks like a babysitter to you.
But like, when we
Is that your idea of a model, Megan Fox?
well, I said that's
Tell me, Mike, who is your model in your mind that we would maybe know?
I was saying that was like at my time, like she was the hottest person when I was in high school.
Who?
Jessica Alba was hot.
But I mean, an actual model.
An actual
Jessica
model,
Alba's older than Britney Spears, isn't she?
Yeah,
but she was still in stuff.
not a hot actress.
When I was in high school, she was still doing stuff like
right,
that.
not a hot actress, like a model.
42.
A model.
She's my age.
She could almost be your mom.
Okay.
How old are you again? 28? 29.
29.
29. Fuck it.
I'm trying to think. I don't know a lot of models.
That's all right.
Kate Upton.
Do you know
was-
who Mary Kate and Ashley are?
Yes, I knew Mary Kate and Ashley are.
It's curious. I don't know.
Their sister's hotter than them, though. Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh my god, so
I'm old enough. I didn't know they were even related. It was Mary Kate and Ashley. That was it.
Yeah, I didn't know Elizabeth existed.
until like Marvel.
And I didn't know they were
Wow.
related until like a year ago or something. Like it was.
And she's probably more talented than both of them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because they don't really act. They just sell.
They
bunch
just-
of clothing. And
They have an
I like
empire.
Sailor.
Yeah.
I like Sailor Moon a lot as a kid.
oh god,
cartoon.
the cartoon.
I mean,
Right?
I was sheltered.
That's way older than you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Didn't
I
Sailor Moon come out in like the
Yeah,
80s?
That's how I know it.
I watched Sailor Moon on Cartoon Network.
He likes
You know what? They did
he
bring a
likes
lot of
hen-
back.
He likes hentai.
Let's like Boomerang.
You know what's embarrassing is once I didn't know what hentai was.
He does watch it. Look, he's like, no, I know.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
No,
I don't know what you're
wasn't-
talking about.
I was speaking to a kid when I worked as a behavioral therapist, and he watched anime, and I didn't know what hentai was. I was like, oh, like hentai? That's what you
91.
watch? And I asked him if he watched hentai.
My time.
I asked a kid if he watched hentai, like a 16-year-old. He was like, what? And I was just like, I mean, it looks
He's
like you
we don't call
do.
it that. We call it anime.
Yeah, and then he said anime, and I was like, and those are different? And he's like, yeah.
It's.
And I had to
anime
go
with
home
sex.
and then realize, and then I had to go to my boss and be like, so, just so you know,
So
I straight asked this high schooler if he watched porn. Like, didn't mean to.
cartoon porn,
Yeah. I
not
didn't know-
porn.
I didn't-
Cartoon porn.
Like, I didn't know.
I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't really ask him. He likes the,
'Cause he was
the
really-
hardcore stuff.
He was like really into like Gundams and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Gundam
shit,
Wing.
Gundam Wing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was into a lot of that. So like, I didn't know what it
Dragon
was.
Ball Z.
So I was like, oh, like hentai, and he's like, no,
Dude,
not
that's
exactly.
exactly do, man. Old like cartoons and shit, man.
Dragon Ball Z's good.
see,
Dragon Ball Z's
right.
40, but
See,
it's
what
been
I would
around
know,
and
that's what I'm saying.
relevant.
What I would know, I don't know if he would know. And what you and I know, I don't know if he would know that. But then he's saying
We would
shit
really
like,
meet in the
A lot of
like
cartoons.
cow and
replay.
chicken.
I watched a lot of Boomerang. So
Then he
there's
would get a lot of-
older stuff.
Dude, I spent like $60 on a
So I
Boomerang
watched a
show.
lot of stuff that my dad watched.
Okay, hold on.
Wacky Racers.
Do you know
Scooby Doo, yes.
what Ren and Stimpy is?
Yeah, my favorite, my favorite monster. What's the
Beavis
good
and
one?
Butthead?
I never watched that one.
Our Grill Monsters.
Real monsters.
Football Head.
Hey Arnold.
Yay! Hey, I did a test.
Yeah, I
What
was
about like Bobby's World?
Mm.
Or
I don't know what Bobby's World is.
Probably not, because that was owned by Fox, and then like it was gone.
DuckTales?
DuckTales is a good
Yeah?
one.
Probably because yeah.
Love DuckTales.
Tailspin? Rescue Rangers?
By the way, Scrooge McDuck, the richest character in any history in anything ever. So rich, Scrooge McDuck, because he's just a made-up amount of money.
Good. Probably quick
I
break. Quick
love, I
break.
love Peter Griffin.
Because it's gonna be long.
I love Peter Griffin's diving into the metal and just like breaking his body. He's like, it's many pieces of solid.
Let's see here.
Huey, Louie, and
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Yeah.
Pinky in the brain.
Yes.
Pinky and the brain, 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 brain,
See,
brain, brain.
like, were you guys too old for Recess?
No, I did recess.
I didn't watch that one.
Cat Dog.
I'm gonna be the very best, like no one ever
You
was.
watched the new remake of the first movie on Netflix?
No.
I did. It's awesome. It's the exact same movie, but they remade it like in a different animation style.
Is it like CGI, like computer generated? Not the same. Hand drawn is way better.
Captain America.
It's kind of cool to watch it again, though.
You know that?
You mean Captain Planet?
That's what I mean.
You know, Rick and Morty did the remake with.
They've done quite a few remakes in there of some of the. Those guys are definitely like my age,
Like
creators.
what's the girl's name on that knockoff Captain Planet? Trilina or something like that.
Oh. It's, yeah, it's something like that. I don't remember her name. Look it up real quick. Rick and Morty.
Planetina.
Tina.
Airs. Water.
Dirt.
All right. So the whole goal of today was to do the
Sidetracked.
we go hardcore sidetracking because we're at how far? You got young eyes. What does that say? The recording live. Holy shit!
30 minutes, 12 seconds.
Really digging into the time here. Okay, so the goal today was the greatest superheroes slash villains because there's a couple that made some
Like they were villains, but then they went good.
like of the 64 like Yondu. He's bad. He was Star-Lord's villain to
But-
start.
Right.
And like he has some redemptive moments.
Right. Especially at the end, yeah.
Too. He's good.
Yeah.
We find out that he actually wasn't bad.
It's true. He was like his father figure.
He's like there's like a Snape situation. He's bad. Just kidding. No, he's not.
Now I did avoid real life. I did not go into the wizarding world, which I guess was probably my fault. But
That's a mistake.
well, we didn't touch anything in Warner Brothers, and that's Harry Potter.
Did you go to Islands of Adventure?
What? Like yeah, like Hulk's in there.
They're two different parks.
What are you talking about right now?
I'm no. I mean, in like in the universes,
Where are you
I didn't
right now?
use the wizarding world.
I was at the theme
The
park.
parks. I'm like, what are you
I
saying?
was at the
right
theme
now?
park. I thought he said he didn't go to Harry Potter World at Universal, and I was like,
He didn't.
why
he didn't
not?
touch into Harry Potter world?
Yeah. And in my head, I was thinking I had him at Universal. And I'm like, what a terrible decision. That is the best part of Universal is Harry Potter World, except for the Velocicoaster's sick.
I did go to Universal, and
Did you go to Harry Potter?
I got a wand,
It's awesome. Harry Potter
got-
World's
You got
awesome.
more than a wand.
and I have one of the official robes. Yeah,
It's an awesome place. Good place.
I've taken the quiz a couple times.
All right, so we're doing this. We got a lot. We have like
It's 64.
3 matchups to go through.
We actually had like 70 something. And we had to cut it down.
Actually, we have 63 matchups, though, so we've done 0. So at this pace, it's going to take us a lot of hours.
So, buddy, don't rush perfection. All right.
I actually do faster than 32 minutes per pick. But
Really, the first round's gonna be pretty easy because
I mean,
there's like the 15 to 20 superheroes everybody knows.
right.
And
you know
then-
some most of their powers, some of their powers.
and what are we doing here? Just favorite?
So
It's kind of a favorite thing
Yeah.
because
We're not even strongest. We're not
No,
fighting.
no.
the thing.
because
Him and I were talking about
if,
it's
if,
like
if you're going ultimate strongest,
Yeah.
we couldn't even list the first 7
we couldn't even do it. It was
because
just too much.
they don't have anything other than comic book relevancy. And as a general rule, they're not one person and they're so powerful, in fact, that they just destroy everything. Like the strongest person in all of comic book universe is one above all / one below all in Marvel Comics,
never
which isn't technically a person. It is the writings of all
Punch Man.
the like, it's fucking
One
ridiculous
Punch
stuff.
Man's got to be up there.
No, it's one about like, dude.
You know, you've seen One Punch Man, right?
Nope.
It's a guy who literally just every time he punches someone, they die. That's that's the whole show. And it's like this fighting. He has like dreams, like he has these epic battles with people, and then he sees a monster and he punches them and they die. He's like, well, this sucks. He's like bored that he's too good, and that's the plot of the show. Kind of funny.
that's someone we couldn't do this person. It's all evil and all greatness.
So like what we're doing here with this is we're not with us only.
Just our favorites. All
Right.
right.
Our favorites of who we're talking about.
I'm in.
And then maybe give a reason why you're choosing them. I mean, because if we did honestly, well, he's got this power and this power. I mean, obviously we're gonna throw some powers out there, but we don't know everyone's powers and we don't know, you know.
All right.
Because if you went strictly by strength, they'd be like, well, that person beats that person.
Yeah.
We have to talk about it.
It's true. And
All right. Let's do it.
because we're making this list, which thank you for all your contributions to the list.
No problem. You sent that list, and I was like, that sounds.
There's ones that we hadn't looked into, and then we're like, shit, this motherfucker's bad.
Dude.
And it's like, and then he started at like 58 on the list, and then we watched more lore on him, and a couple of podcasts or
fuck, this guy's
videos. I was like, well, fuck, he's going up, and he made his way all the way to 16.
You know, superheroes kind of all right.
Yeah,
Like you've seen the Marvel movies and all that shit. All right.
I'm aware.
Let me get rid of this wrinkle here.
Yeah.
Move my.
I said that you guys put yourselves on the list, right? You had nurses and all.
I mean,
Yeah, well, not all heroes wear capes. I got you.
we're very humble. We only take credit.
I thought you guys would be the one and two.
Gotta tell you, I've watched a lot of CPS courtroom videos on YouTube lately. Man, ever since COVID, there's been a whole lot of courtroom battles.
We were watching dumbasses beat dumbasses.
Yeah, a lot of Taze videos earlier.
Being CPS is not fun. All right.
Anyway,
Okay.
164.
Darkwing.
How does it look on that right here and here? What does it look like? Can you read that?
No.
I mean, I think they can.
Let me load them just to make sure I'll alter. Oh, they can. Looks right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
right, here we go.
1 versus 64. Superman versus Darkwing Duck.
I mean, it's obvious. Superman takes
Darkwing.
it. What? No, Darkwing Duck was amazing.
Now I will say, theme songs go. Darkwing Duck, banger.
Smallville alone.
Right, but
Get
what about
Superman
Superman's theme
Superman
song?
the Don.
No?
No.
Oh,
Have you heard Darkwing Duck's intro?
yeah, bro. I grew up-
Let's get dangerous.
Superman gets there based on Smallville alone.
Yeah, as soon as you
Smallville's
type
great.
Darkwing Duck, it brings up.
gadgets and smoke bombs. I grew up watching them, man. I remember.
Disney used to make bangers
Love
of
the
theme
night.
songs. The Mighty Ducks. Was that a firework?
It's a gunshot.
Oh, maybe. You know what? Someone did get shot about 5 miles up the road
I think
last
Launchpad,
Thursday.
Right? What is
5
Launchpad?
miles. 5 miles is a bit of a ways. Yeah, at first, like when you
Maybe
said
in horse
five-
and buggy days.
Yeah, but I know. But like 5, I was like, oh, and these are miles. I was like, oh. I mean, like think about it, he's not like by your house. Like by foot, that is, you know, an hour.
I'll look it up. It
hours.
might not be 5 miles. Did you ever see the Mighty Ducks cartoon?
Cartoon?
Yeah. Really? You don't even know what it is? It was on Disney. It was so popular.
Wait,
See?
well, are you talking about the hockey team?
Yeah.
Yeah, not seen the cartoon then.
No.
I've only seen the movies. Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Another.
Joshua Jackson in the movie?
No, that was the real life one.
The movie.
Yeah, this is the cartoon.
No, I know that.
Josh Jackson, yes.
Yeah.
Conway.
I remember watching this. And they got like duck bills and right?
Mystique.
They're full on
Black
ducks.
Panther.
I know Black Panther's way low, but I haven't seen the movies enough to know.
I'm
And
gonna go Black Panther only because I don't see Mystique as a superhero.
it's because she's villainous.
She's a anti-hero.
I'm with it. I wasn't gonna vote for her anyway.
She's like in the Deadpool camp, right?
It gets
Like,
really-
She kind of does her. She's not really good or bad.
It gets really muddy in the 30s because there's just so hard to.
There's a lot of anti-heroes like Deadpool, Catwoman. They just kind of do their own thing. They're not really good or bad.
But as far as favorites go, like Deadpool has to be higher than that. And if you're a sports fan, sorry, it's a shitty night for basketball. The closest game was 17 points the last I looked.
National Blowout Association.
17 for I realize Professor X 48, but he's fucking boring. No one wants to-
easily for me.
I'm going Phoenix.
Gotta be Phoenix.
Oh my.
I
Dude,
know she's
way
not stronger.
No, she is stronger. And she
But-
can telepath just like he can.
She is stronger. but
She's way stronger
annoying.
than Professor X.
She is
She's
annoying. She's a moody teenager.
Whoa. What Phoenix are you guys talking about?
From X-Men.
Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Right, but what about the other movie?
Which one? You mean like
one
Days
where-
of Days of Future Past, or
No, the one
Days of
about
Future
Phoenix
Past is
herself. Like
awesome.
the whole
I
movie
didn't-
is about Phoenix.
didn't
And
watch
it's
it.
like they went in space and then she got like absorbed with all that fucking energy.
She's really annoying in X-Men 3.
That wasn't that one.
I know, but
It
I'm
was
saying,
Is she in
I'm
the?
saying she's.
Phoenix, like, yeah, it's like the last movie.
Is she in the class too?
I'm saying she is like so hateable. In
She is
X-Men
hateable.
3. Like just like I can't stand her.
I think that's a writer's problem.
No, they
Because in the
undid that whole
cartoon,
movie.
in the
Like,
cartoon,
Days of-
she's the shit.
Days of Future Past are like, let's undo all of that because that was terrible. That was the whole point of that movie was undoing that whole arc.
That's fair.
I mean, but Days of Future Past was
Yeah,
awesome.
right here.
It's an awesome movie.
And that chick plays her.
Sansa?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sucked. I couldn't make it. I made it like 17 or
But
18
that's
minutes in.
where she shows you like she's more powerful than all of them.
So this is Dr. Manhattan.
Oh my god.
Is he like an
Never
old,
had
is he
really
like
heard
an
him.
old fashioned?
See,
So he is one of the.
Cosmo?
He's pretty.
he's part of Watchmen.
It's like a martini?
He's pretty ancient. Like he's from the 50s. He's only been in 3 comic book series.
But dude, he's
He's made of like cosmic rays.
like hella fucking strong. Dude, hella strong. There's I don't
He
think
can
there's
travel to
any-
alternate universes, and in the Watchmen movie, he just points at people and they just
they
disintegrate.
fucking liquefy.
All right, cool. I'm in on Dr. Manhattan then over Moon Knight.
It definitely be.
Moon Knight is a white
White
uniformed Batman. Dr. Manhattan. So after we watched like 4 videos on him today,
I know.
and I was like, God, this guy's pretty badass. Why is there not enough lore on him?
I know.
And then it's like, oh, you know why? Because he's so fucking powerful. It'd be pointless to put him in anything because like, oh, he won. It's like watching a god fight a peasant.
I guess I'll go Spider-Man. I love Yondu though, but
You love Yondu.
of course. That was awesome. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Didn't he whistle with his little fucking? Yeah, he's
And then
a.
they replace him in Guardians 3.
I'm going Yondu.
What did the guy die? The guy that played Yondu.
No.
In real life?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No. I'm
He's just that kind of borderline celebrity that
Big
could.
Spider-Man?
I did pick Spider-Man. Did you want Yondu?
Well, I did, yeah, but it
Oh,
doesn't matter.
look at that. It does matter. Because did you want Yondu? Because you can
No,
over.
He said Spider-Man.
Yeah, he said he wants Yondu though. You can override Spider-Man. He's just a suit.
Yondu's got dude.
This can be an upset. I don't care.
Whistle, huh?
I don't even like Spider-Man except for Tom Holland.
Yondu, it literally that scene where at like the end of Guardians 2, when he gets called Mary Poppins, he like sees him as his dad. Like that made me feel more emotion than any Spider-Man moment. So I'm going Yondu. I've never felt for Spider-Man.
I just like Tom Holland.
We win. 2-1.
Okay. First upset, 956. Wow.
Oh my gosh! If we actually had viewers, we'd be ripped to shreds, giving up having Spider-Man lose in round 1.
Conan the Barbarian versus Wonder Woman. I mean,
I don't feel the love of Conan.
so she's like a demigod, right? She's not like a god.
She's an Amazon. She's an Amazon from another planet.
It's Wonder Woman. Her lasso of truth, baby.
Right, but her dad was like a god. Wasn't her dad Ares or some shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's like a demigod.
Heck yeah, she is. He's the god of war, also, which is kind of a sick thing.
Spawn for me here. Fucking love Spawn.
I'm all for Storm. I had a huge crush on Halle Berry.
Halle Berry
So like,
Storm?
I'm gonna go Spawn. I don't.
Dude.
it's not even him. It's the
Dude,
cape.
it's Cape. Yeah, it's Cape.
And I
fucking
can
badass.
control the weather. Ooh, fun. Like
As someone whose house was destroyed by a hurricane, controlling the weather's pretty important.
It just feels like it's raining now.
You see her lightning eyes? She was so cool.
Storm would have been cooler if it had been like a comedy and they just made her petty. Like she's like outside like people, like she's like making it rain on their wedding day just to like f with people she doesn't
You know what
like.
happens to a toad when it gets struck by lightning?
Kind of like an evil
Everything
sheriff
else.
shooting at feet. And Iron Man and Gamora. Wait, first off, Iron Man's the shit.
Yeah. His suit's just
He probably should have been hired just because like his
and then his personality is just too badass.
Thor and Hawkeye. Real close battle here.
Dude,
I
Thor.
I can't fucking stand Hawkeye.
It's Thor. Hawkeye's a stupid one too.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I could shoot an arrow.
Bow and arrow guy.
Okay, well, what if someone hits you? Right? Like he shouldn't be able to fight the things they're fighting in the Avengers. Like,
If your blasters aren't touching him, that arrow.
even if it's a good arrow, like even if Tony Hawk has made him, Tony Hawk, good. Tony Stark is making you like some sick arrows. Yeah, if Tony Hawk's making you arrows, it's probably not going to work out very well. But no, if Tony Stark,
Sick kickflip though, bro.
so like if you get hit with anything in your Hawkeye, you're just a person.
Like a skateboard.
Skateboard. Like that always irks me when you're just a person. Like, get out of here.
Listen, Black Widow's on the list
It's
too.
Hancock for me. Far and away, it's Hancock.
Cyclops is badass. I get it, but Hancock is totally fucking.
Listen, I get
he's like
you.
a God, man.
I'm gonna take your head.
He's a Superman with
and I'm
alcoholism.
gonna shove
For
it
real.
up. I'm gonna take your head.
Which
I'm gonna
is-
shove it up
His ass. Which is funny because Cyclops is a super straight arrow, and fucking Hancock is like a rebel ass.
I feel like I fucked up. So the same reason Cyclops has been shit on in all the X-Men movies and everything like that, we put him against like someone who's cooler.
Yeah. You need to
Cyclops-
put him straight edge. You should put him with more straight edge.
Cyclops honestly deserves way more respect if you grew up watching comic or reading the comics and watching the show. Like Cyclops, good dude.
Honestly, he should have went up with his own person.
You
up
know-
against another X-Men.
You know what made Hancock better? Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Like without him, I don't know if he'd have been.
Charlize
I would've liked him
Theron?
as much. No, I mean just the thought of like him throwing the whale, and then he's like, I don't even remember that. And Jason Bateman's like, Peter does. Like just the way he handles the situations. Jason Bateman kind of makes that movie.
I need to watch that movie again. I haven't seen it since it first came out. Yeah.
It's so good.
That shit came out.
We named one of my cats after that. We still have him. His name's
How did they
Hancock.
not expand on that further? It's that side on the right.
Well,
Are we trying to
'cause
drop
they
it?
Kind of, like they kind of lost their way at the end of it when they're like,
It's-
"We're
it's
angels."
Flip up.
Remember at the end, they're like, "We're angels" and all this stuff, and then they kind of made it to where it was like, "That's a weird movie." Because they kind of wrapped it up to where it'd be hard. They wrapped it up to where it'd be hard to do a sequel with him.
It's all good. Dude, let it go. Let it go. Hey.
It's stuck.
All right. It's good.
It's weird.
They wrapped it up to where it'd be hard to do a sequel. Because they're just gonna stay apart now. Because he's accepting that she's dating Jason Bateman. And like,
But
the
they
only
could
way
have
he
made
loses power
other
is being
movies.
But it wouldn't make any sense.
Okay, Superman's still this. Okay.
Yeah.
He's been around for fucking 100 years.
I know, but at
Here's
that
what
point,
they-
you're just
Here's
Superman.
what they don't want everybody to think about. Like, Bateman is going to be a wrinkled ass old man. She's not going to age.
I know.
It's like, what the fuck?
So they
CGI is good these
yeah,
days.
they could have done it. Well, that's the thing is they could have done it to where they could have just been like, Jason Bateman died, and now we're together again, and I'm getting old, and I don't know.
Right. She'd still look the same. He's old. And like, she's
Yeah.
got to continue going on while
They could've
loving
done that-
someone
they could have
else.
done that right away. Like they could have done it 2 years later. They're the same age, and Jason Bateman's just dead.
They should have done
Eight-
Bright.
eight.
Like again, like they were supposed to make a whole universe of Bright with Will Smith and the orcs and that whole races and classism thing. They had like 3 movies planned. They only did the one. It's not fair. It's not fair. Bright was good. Green Arrow versus Beast. I put XM just because like it's a pretty broad term. You know, Blue Professor
Beauty and the Beast.
Kelsey Grammer and X-Men.
I'm gonna vote the Beast.
I'm going Beast. I don't like Green Arrow. I don't like Green Lantern.
I'm not into the shooting of arrows. Apparently, Hawkeye, get him out of here. Green Arrow, get him out of here. Robin Hood's on the list. You're out.
Star-Lord.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the Ooze or Star Lord, who's, you know,
And the ooze.
kind of a bright.
All right, so 3 years ago, 2 years ago, it'd have been Star Lord so easily for me.
Is it because of the new cartoon that
Have
came
you
out?
seen it? The new one?
I mean, I watched the first 15 minutes or so.
It's so good. But I'm gonna still go Star Lord. But that is one of the few things they did better than what we had.
Well, yeah, it's very well. They have
It's
great
better-
writing in this
it's-
one.
Yeah, it's better than the live action one that I loved as a kid.
It's very
is better.
topical comedy humor, poking fun at people.
Well, it felt like teenagers. In the live action ones, it was for adults. Let's be real. They were adult Mutant Ninja Turtles in the live actions. They were in their mid-20s probably, right? The way they behaved, like it's Groot.
I
Sorry,
am-
Groot.
I am
I am
Groot.
Groot.
Why did I have Green Lantern so high?
Ryan Reynolds.
I didn't even watch it. It was panned.
Just Ryan Reynolds. Not because the movie was good, because you like.
What do you
Ryan
think? Because I
Reynolds.
didn't watch it.
Oh, it was terrible. The Ryan Reynolds movie was terrible. Hey, it's Groot.
I do like the power of Groot is
Also,
the biggest thing. Like
movie aside, like Green Lantern, yeah,
He's fine, but I'm gonna go Groot. I love Groot.
I'll probably do Groot.
that's fair.
Groot's sick. And like some of his fight scenes, I'm just like, good lord. Like I want a Groot movie. Wouldn't you love a Groot and Rocket prequel? Like before they were in that
Yeah.
group, just like them
Showing
two.
them doing bounties or some
Yeah.
shit together. Blade and Ant.
I will say Rocket Raccoon was on there, but then I realized I think that's just like a genetic. It wasn't enough for me because he's only 3 foot tall rock, you know, just shooting guns and shit.
He's a genius, Raccoon.
I'm going Blade.
Fucking Blade.
I'm actually going Blade too. I was
Nice
surprised.
Blade,
I
man.
love Blade.
They're supposed to be remaking it, right?
All right, so you know what's terrible? The one that people didn't like was my favorite one. Blade
Trinity,
3.
I love
gonna say
Blade
Trinity.
3.
Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel.
Did you like that one?
I loved it.
That was my favorite one. And I love the idea of Dracula.
The biggest problem is that Wesley Snipes was apparently a piece of shit a-hole the entire one. He refused to open his eyes for a scene, so they had to CGI his eyes open.
I loved the idea of Dracula, the rules not applying to him, and him being able to walk in the day too because he was the original. Like, that was such a sick plot point. But
It was
one
ahead
liked
of
that
it was ahead of its time because it's a Marvel Cinematic Universe
Why did
thing.
no one like that one? It's good. I've been trying to get Bethany to watch Blade, and she won't watch them with me. It makes me
They're
sad.
really good.
I love those movies.
I'm surprised by this one as it turned out, just because like Ant-Man is so relevant and common.
I can't, man.
Groot, I was on the fence because like Green Lantern's panned. Oh,
Oh, here's where we. So, this is strictly I think like because Silver Surfer we watched. He's like
I'm using
fucking
Silver
immensely powerful, more powerful than we thought.
I love the
But-
idea of like it's like Silver Surfer and Vision are like my favorite.
I mean, I love Flash. I mean, I love that he can because he
Being
can.
fast is cool and stuff, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
Silver
it's
Surfer.
gotta be Silver Surfer, man.
I love Silver Surfer, but I didn't want to weigh in on that at all.
Yeah,
But like Silver Surfer and Vision are like probably, and Doctor Strange are like my favorite characters of all.
I like Doctor Strange. Wolverine, yeah.
I mean that one should be a walk.
Wolverine's one
Man,
of
I
the
grew
best
up on the old RoboCop movies, man.
Wolverine, I feel like it's the only character they've ever fleshed out in the X-Men universe. Other than that, they just can't fucking get anything right.
Yeah, we were talking about how like they kind of went a bunch of different ways with the X-Men movies, and
Like they ruined it.
Well, that's what they undid it all. With Days of Future Past, they undid X-Men 3, and they're like, how can we undo this? They're like, we'll use Wolverine. Everyone loves Wolverine. We'll have him go back in
Pretty
time
much.
and fix it.
yeah, he's had like a bunch of his own movies.
Rick and Morty did a joke about Wolverine too,
I'm sure they did.
where they're like, does it hurt? And like they're all like, every time. Like it's just like the 4 people yell at it. It's great. Okay, Captain Marvel and Punisher, huh?
So
I'm not like super stoked. I'm not like super into either one of them.
the power played into this one, and the fact she's got several movies, so like she's like so relevant. The Punisher is just a cop with guns.
Basically, he's like a
Yeah.
fucking vigilante.
Yeah, like he's nobody. He's really the anti-hero, and I hate how much cops love this fucking guy. I'm closer to the ACAB than like Blue Lives Matter.
It's Marvel.
Captain Marvel, was it Devers? Carol Devers? I liked, that was Wonder Woman. Never mind. Captain Marvel. I thought it was cool. I
Brie Larson?
love Brie Larson. I loved her in 21 Jump Street.
Aquaman and Dr. Fate.
So Dr. Fate, another one we knew nothing about.
We had to look him up, man. He's fucking powerful as fuck too.
It's Dr. Fate.
Do you know Dr. Fate?
I know that Aquaman talks to fish.
Yeah.
That's his only power. Like I saw a joke thing about it, like on the people who do the Batman jokes, like Couch Movie. He's like I have talked to fish, and he goes,
You put Doctor Fate twice. I
Um,
think you probably meant Doctor Destiny.
yeah, so we'll switch it to.
he was like, he's like I have talked to fish. He's like I do other stuff. He goes, no, you don't. You just talk to fish. And he's like I can breathe underwater. He goes, because that's where the fish live. He's like I have sonar. He's like to hear the fish. He's like it's so funny. Like everything was like he's like.
He's awful. Blue Beetle in there because of relevance. I read the lore on it. It's all about even of the 3 different versions of Blue Beetle, it's all based on lore. One is an ancient beetle. One is like a curse. One's like an alien suit. The powers are all in the person, and they choose the person that they want to attach to. But pretty cool powers. Thing, Fantastic Four is a rock. I figured Blue Beetle, with the relevance, should make it past the first round because the Thing,
I'm
Ben Grimm, it's
I'm
not
gonna go with Blue Beetle just because
right.
he's literally just a rock. Like I'm not interested.
And this Dr. Fate, consider that one Dr. Destiny. We're going to do that one right now.
All right, it's Doctor Strange.
First off, Doctor Strange, one of my top 3 Marvel characters. Sorry, Dave, you don't get a vote on that one. Hawkman
Can suck it. It's Vision.
and not Hawkeye,
I understand.
Bird Person over here.
Yeah. If it was Bird Person, he might win. Bird Person.
It's the same dude. It's the same dude. And then Hawk Woman, they had a
Not
baby.
Hawkeye, it's
No,
Hawkman.
I understand, but that's not Bird Person. It's Bird Person. I understand is a play on Hawkman.
I mean, it's definitely a Vision. He's got fucking Infinity Stone in his head, man.
if Hawkman spoke like Bird Person and like all the time, it'd be great.
Oh man, that's a bad.
It's a tough one.
That's a tough.
It's the Hulk.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Hulk. He's my guy.
It's
But you
fair.
put him against Cable, and I liked Cable and Deadpool.
Now some obscure ones. Mr. Incredible and Shazam.
Mr. Incredible. For me.
Really? Shazam is pretty elite.
I mean,
Yeah, but is he bagging
up
Mrs.
there.
Incredible? Freaking Elastigirl. Is he banging Elastigirl? I don't think Shazam is. I don't think he's banging Elastigirl.
He's not.
Minus 1 point at least.
I.
You want a girl to put her legs behind her head? Elastigirl can do much more than that.
She's a pretzel. Did you watch the second Shazam? I didn't.
No, but
The first one I
did watch the
enjoyed.
second in Mr. Incredible movie though.
Mr. Incredible can continue. Although, really, he's just got super strength. He's not even the strongest person in his own family.
I would watch Shazam there.
You want Shazam?
Yeah, that's all right.
I did Mr. Incredible because he's bagging Mrs. Incredible. So I got points.
She's a banger.
It's Captain America.
It's Captain America again. Black Widow falls into the same category to me as freaking Hawkeye. What's she doing there? She's a person. They're fighting like monstrous aliens and gods. And like
She's a girl doing handstands.
Badass look, it would be Ghost Rider. But
it's Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
She's crazy.
Yeah. Oh.
Black Adam versus Captain Planet. I'm going Captain Planet.
Captain
He's our
Planet.
hero. Gonna bring Earth's pollution down to 0.
Yeah, Deadpool.
So it seems like the Ant-Man and Wasp series was really for nobody.
I didn't see the new one, the Ant-Man and Wasp movie. I didn't see that either.
Neo from The Matrix,
That's Neo.
The one?
the one,
Yeah.
Oh.
and Cyborg. Cyborg, he's just someone who's made with
Justice
some.
League.
He's just made with a few spare
The
parts.
hard part is like the Teen Titans makes me like Cyborg so much more. They were also
Right,
Titans.
that's the only time he got famous.
He
Actually,
was good in that. But I think Neo in Matrix 1, heck yeah. Neo in the third Matrix, not so good.
Neo in the fourth one's not good either. I don't think.
The third movie was so hard to watch.
Which one did we watch where they had the freeway? Is that the third one? 2. Okay, so the first 2 are good.
Yeah, the third one
Fourth
was
one sucked.
the third one was almost unwatchable. Third one was so bad. I'll still go Neo though, I guess.
It's you.
What'd you pick?
I've been weighing in on shit all the time. He
What'd you
chose
pick?
Neo. He chose Neo. You're the,
How's LeBron so good?
Uh,
He's 39 now. I mean,
yeah, but can Neo
yeah.
do anything in the real world?
No.
He's a badass in Matrix, but can he do anything outside the Matrix?
is there a real world in
Right.
Teen Titans? Is there a real world in comic book
Well,
universes?
Cyborg was he was part of the Justice League.
Yeah, Cyborg's sick.
All right, I'll do Cyborg.
Hmm.
Now it is down to you.
I'm not sold on the Matrix.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Like I said, if the funny thing is, I think Neo wins if they only do one movie. I think we'd be like, Neo was sick. But then they kept doing it, and it kind of got weird.
Once bullet time got pretty common.
Oh, Martian Manhunter. Martian Manhunter for me.
I can't believe you knew Martian Manhunter.
He's a
Yeah.
stud muffin.
He was so low rank
went
because his
in- he went-
unknownness.
He would like go into people and then
Actually,
just
really
like
high.
he's sick. He's someone who like in Justice League might beat Superman.
Is that how you know him from Teen Titans, or how do you know Martian Manhunter? Like, I didn't know him at all.
I know him from Smallville series.
There's nobody.
He's in Smallville.
No,
He's-
he was somebody.
yeah, he's in Smallville. He's in Justice League.
Yeah.
He's John Jones in Justice
Should
League.
have really pushed him up.
Dude, and John Jones, he's sick in that. Like he can like go into people and like.
Oh, he's elite. I know. When I didn't get pushed forward just because of.
Ooh, so do you want a blind person or a person who can't touch people?
I know. It's
Tough.
One can't touch anybody.
And the
That's
other one
their
can't
power.
hear.
I'm going
No,
rogue
one
just
can't
because.
touch and one can't hear. Why are we losing? These
Can't
are
hear.
Superpowers?
Who can't hear?
Daredevil.
You can't see.
He can't see. That's right. I'm sorry.
One can't touch, one can't see.
He's,
But the chemical accident lets him see the superpower.
Do we have a
right.
Superman?
He's got like sonar. He can see
Yeah.
sounds.
Do we have COVID man who can't smell or taste? Because
I'm
he
gonna do
can't do two things. He'd
I'm
be
gonna do
even better.
Daredevil.
I'm rogue.
I'm going Daredevil
Oh,
because at least he can have sex with people and not kill them.
Condoms, bro.
Ooh, those are good. That's sold. That's
definitely
fun.
Hellboy for me.
Yeah, Hellboy.
Fuck yeah.
I do not want to see. I don't want to not see Jessica Alba. That
Women,
sounds terrible.
women are not doing well right
Batman
now.
versus Batman. That's classic.
I had to work hard to switch those over that way.
I mean, Batman for me.
Batman.
Yeah, right?
You sure?
No one
You don't like
wants the
Boy
fucking
Wonder?
sidekick.
First of all, Batman has so many good renditions too. Christian Bale. I thought Robin Pattinson was great. I think Will Arnett as Lego Batman is sick.
It's probably my favorite Batman.
It's great. Have you seen the Lego Batman movie, Dave?
I have.
It's really good.
I've seen him in all the Lego movies. You know,
I don't know, man. Keaton.
nails the voice.
Keaton's good. I mean, there's so much. Clooney's probably the worst one.
Yeah, he was.
Like that's how you know your character's awesome.
He
When
was,
it's
in the, he was in the Ivy or what is their fucking name with the plants?
Poison Ivy.
Yeah,
Isn't it funny that that's
Don't forget.
about Val Kilmer?
that was Clooney.
Oh yeah, but it's funny that like when George Clooney's like the one who's like the bad Batman, you're doing all right.
It was Keaton against the Penguin.
Then the Harley Quinn cartoon Batman's in there. I don't even know who plays that Batman.
Who's Kilmer?
Val Kilmer was against the Riddler and Two-Face. And then
And
there's
Mr.
Kids of the
Freeze?
Rose we were talking about. Huh?
Mr. Freeze is in that one too, right?
Mr. Freeze.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, Mr. Freeze is
Poison Ivy one.
one with George Clooney. And then who's after George Clooney? It was Christian Bale, who was a good Batman.
Who's
It was like fucking 15 years gap.
Right, and he's the one that started that deep ass.
I'm Batman.
interesting? I think Christian Bale, by the way, is the best person to play Batman, and I'm gonna go with Michael Keaton was the best Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
I can get that.
I can get that. That's a weird one.
Is it because American Psycho ruined Christian Bale?
No, he just,
Whenever I see Christian Bale in normal life, I just see him being that guy that's like,
Because we look at one guy in the suit and we look at one guy in a tux, and I think like I see what you're saying.
yeah.
it makes
Michael
sense.
Keaton was a good Bruce Wayne.
Like,
prim and proper. He's got it. Work our way back.
Christian Bale honestly kind of quit being Bruce Wayne.
fuck Hellboy versus Batman. Hellboy now for me. Which is sad because Batman's like a fucking classic.
I'm going Batman.
Hellboy's lore's not big enough. You like the movies of Hellboy with Ron Perlman?
Roman, yeah. I like the other one too with the dude from Stranger Things.
Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter.
He also has
shit.
vision. On
I
his side.
should have watched you guys' weird lore shit of Smallville.
Have you seen? Have you read about Martian Manhunter at all?
Yeah, that's what I was on
He's
board.
actually badass.
Dude
He's
is
tough as
like
shit.
he's one of the guys who like on this list who might beat Superman in a fight. Like there aren't very many people who like could maybe do that.
I didn't want to just think based on true power. That's why I didn't
know,
put him high.
But his powers are also cool. That I mean, which
He's got
also-
all of them.
Yeah, but I mean he has some cool ones. It's not like Superman who's just like
Deadpool.
Superman feels cheap.
I need to watch that movie again. It's good movie.
Which one?
One.
One was by far. Charlotte.
Yep. Sorry, Captain Planet.
Is that Wanda? Is that her name? Wanda? Mr. Incredible versus
America.
Captain America.
Yep.
And you know what sucks? I can't fucking
Here's the thing, Captain America, he's not like he is the most purest fucking superhero you know.
But you know what? I can't even fucking stand him.
Well, I hear you. He's like the original Avenger.
I hate his shield.
Oh.
I hate his whole thing.
I like Captain America. I liked his first movie. I liked showing that he was scrawny. He like dove on the grenade and like I like all that. He like earned his powers kinda.
Yeah.
You know, some people are born with them, like they're born an alien or whatever. Like he earned his power. Like they're like, this is a good person. Let's
Yeah.
make him strong.
And he literally stayed a good person.
Do you love the memes though, where like he was from like the 40s and then like he teleports to now and then they're like he's like, why are there black people working here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why are there women wearing shorts? Like, just like stuff like that. Cause like he would have just teleported 70 years. Cause some of that stuff would be jarring
He'd be super racist.
and sexist. And
You can't vote. You can't tell me what to do.
This is tough. They're both part of the
Doctor.
I'm Doctor Strange.
fuck. I'm Hulk. He's my guy.
I got you, dude, but sorry.
Fuck, man.
First off, that's the first time you told me how much you liked Hulk.
Dude, I love Hulk. He's
I'm
my
good.
guy.
I'm good. Vision.
You never like, oh, Dave, who's your favorite Avenger? What the fuck?
You tell me a lot of your opinions. It's Vision.
Yep. Oh,
I wish Vision would have faced.
now we're getting
I really
powers
wish-
versus powers.
I really wish Vision would have faced Daredevil for the comedy value.
Oh my god.
It's like Daredevil could never have vision. Can't see him.
I think one of the reasons I love Vision so much is because I'm a big fan of Paul Bettany.
Yeah, he's.
And he's also the voice of Iron Man's.
Oh, what's his name?
What's the name of the program for Iron
Jeeves?
Man? Jeeves? No, that's Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves. Jarvis.
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 Yeah. Imagine how good of an actor you got to be like be two separate voices in like the same universe and everything. Like that's crazy. There's a million actors out there.
I'm gonna say Fate.
But he also turned Jarvis into Vision.
It's true.
So he kind of had probably would have kept it. I'm gonna Dr. Fate.
Ooh, poor. I think are we out of women?
No.
Wonder Woman's still in there. I
Just
think.
gave Captain Marvel a veto power apparently.
My bad. My bad.
Scarlet Witch is still around.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch is still down there, I think.
She's still there.
So they got to back it up.
Wonder Woman's still around.
Superman.
Superman. I hate Superman. But like he hasn't faced anyone who I can say that is better than him. I just think
You
Superman.
don't like him beating up Lex Luthor?
I think Superman is the cheapest superhero because there's like he's super strong, and then so they're like, oh, well, this character can fly, and they're like, so can Superman. And then they're like, oh, this person has ice breath, and they're like, Superman
He is
has
literally
that
probably the
too.
most well-known freaking superhero.
I know,
That's
but
why he's got to be a number one.
the reason
His name is literally Superman.
I get that, but my issue with him is that like it's hard to make a good Superman movie or show because like it's really hard to convince me that he's struggling with anything.
Who do you think played the better Superman?
As the guy from Smallville was my favorite Superman. That's my favorite Superman adaptation by a ton.
I can't fucking stand that show.
Tom Welling.
I can't fucking stand Smallville at all.
That's the only way I can grasp it because he's not Superman yet, and he's still learning how to do
Superboy.
things.
I'm a fan of prequels, but I do not want 6 years of waiting for a fucking kid to fly because he is it.
It was 10 years.
Yeah, he didn't
Worse.
He didn't fly to the last episode, bro.
He literally flew on the last episode.
That is so god
second of the
awful.
whole
Hey, you know what
series.
the worst part was? That like people from Krypton kept coming and flying immediately.
I know. It was bullshit the whole time. Bullshit. And he would dream about flying, but he would never do it.
No.
Anywho.
No, but the reason I don't like Superman is because I have a hard time. It's hard to write a plot where he struggles without it just being like, "There's kryptonite there," and like so it makes the movies kind of suck.
He's too cheesebally.
Yeah, exactly. Like Batman, since he's just a person, you could be like, "Yeah, this guy beat him up."
I like Henry Cavill. He's probably the best Superman. I mean, it's Christopher Reeves.
God
He's
damn, he's
classic.
good looking. I don't think
Yeah.
Christopher, he couldn't even beat a horse.
Yeah, but the movies. I mean, the
That's
movie,
a That's pretty barbaric here, bro. That's nice, man.
Bucked off
Sorry
a one
who's paying
horse.
attention to that.
Bucked off a one horse. And he's a fucking quad.
God.
I like Henry Cavill.
Dude.
I like Henry Cavill.
Stephen
in,
Hawking without the brain. Yippee.
my favorite Henry Cavill movie
I'm
is
not with him. Okay.
my favorite Henry Cavill movie is
Immortals.
Count of Monte Cristo. He's barely in it. He's a child.
Oh my god.
Fantastic. That movie's awesome.
Is he in the Facebook movie?
The what?
No.
What is that? What else is he
The
in?
Facebook movie?
Social Network.
No.
That's just.
I just like him being a fucking. I like him being a fucking nerd that he has like the Warhammer. He just paints those in his free time and he put together his own computer. I love that Henry Cavill is a full-on nerd. And he looks like what I think Superman would look like in real life, with his gorgeous jawline and chin dimple.
So Phoenix versus a White Russian.
It's Dr. Manhattan.
Yep.
Old fashioned Dr. Manhattan.
Old fat.
Cosmopolitan himself.
Oh shit.
I know you love Yondu. Let me blow my little arrow around to.
I'm gonna hold on to Yondu. I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna go Yondu as well.
Fuck, man.
That's
We
fair.
lost another chick.
Wonder Woman ain't nothing to me. I watched 84, but I just liked.
I didn't like the Wonder Woman movie.
I just liked 84 just because I love the stylistic
I'm just
movie.
so over superhero movies. I think that it's hard to like make one that I'm gonna enjoy these days because they've just done so many that I like almost go into and I'm like, yep, seen that plot before.
Man, they try.
I like the new Batman though. That's like my favorite superhero movie they've done the last couple of years.
Superhero movies are the reason why there's not gonna be like another Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, and then maybe
Those weird obscure comedies that didn't have like huge budgets and it's based on writing. No,
Great movie, Wedding Crashers.
every decent actor is just like superheroes ruined everything.
all we're doing is franchises now, whether it's superheroes or freaking Disney movie,
How much you can
stuff,
squeeze out of the movie for how
Star Wars,
long?
Star Wars movies.
If it don't make 200 million, it's a bust.
Yep.
Spawn and Iron Man. That's Iron Man.
I'm Iron Man all day.
Oh, man.
Iron Man.
I just
RDJ.
want to start it all, man, for the fucking Marvel movies.
Howard the Duck started it all.
Okay.
Howard the Duck.
yeah.
Wow. I loved Howard the Duck. It was awful, but I had a crush on the chick.
Yeah. Oh god, what's her name?
I feel like her name's like Tia or something. Get rid of the wrinkle. I can't move the mouse.
Can we talk about why is Thor worthy of the hammer and Captain America's not?
Oh, he is.
He is. He picked it up.
He's up.
But he doesn't pick it up the first time.
Did he even try?
But
Yeah, and
he
never tried-
did. It moved
'cause-
like a
because
like
Thor
a
goes-
thing. Yeah. But he ended up picking it. He ended up being worthy in the end. In Endgame.
Vision picked it up though.
Yep. No problem. He just flicked it up and
Because he doesn't have.
He's like, let's go.
It's like there's not enemies. Vision is just purity.
tell you he was worthy.
There's emotion involved, and
He was worthy, Michael.
why could Captain America not pick it up? I think it's because he has ideals and he has ideas which creates judgments, and judgments create, animosity and hatred. And I think that's the whole point why you can pick it up, because there's evil and hatred of another person. It's not a purity. He's all good, correct, but he has a judgment and a negativity of
He's
other
fucking
people.
Pretty fucking pure, man.
God of Thunder versus the God of Alcohol.
I like Thor. I like Thor.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
If I wasn't balding, I would grow my hair like fucking Thor.
Son of Odin.
One day I'm gonna go to
Would you rather look like Chris Hemsworth or Henry Cavill?
Hemsworth.
I'd rather be
Not even muscles. I want the hair.
Cavill was when he was doing Superman,
Yeah.
and he was doing Thor.
Yep.
But
I'm gonna be Cavill.
I want Thor.
yeah,
I want the brown hair.
I want-
eyes.
Yep, I like the dark hair.
I just want to be able to grow the hair. That's it. That's all I want to be able to do.
Would you rather look like Thor and have your same voice, or look like yourself and speak like Sam Elliott?
Sam Elliott 20 years ago,
gonna
because
say,
now he sounds like an old man with a deep
Marvel
voice.
No, but like when his voice.
Tombstone.
Yeah.
I think I would take the voice.
I might. I'm gonna be a phone sex operator.
Well, no, plus that just like I can work on my body. I can't make my voice awesome.
Drink some whiskey and smoke some cigars. But yeah, Sam Elliott has the voice.
He and the reason I say that is because like one time
Did you watch The Ranch and just think
if
like,
you can have a voice, who would it be? And everyone's like Morgan Freeman. I said Sam Elliott. Like literally 4 girls in the room just go, oh, and I was like, see, that's why it's Sam Elliott. The fact that 4 different women were like almost moan just
And
thinking about his voice.
everyone grew up, beef, it's what's for dinner tonight. He did have the voice. He's always had the voice.
Harley Davidson, the Marlboro Man. That's where I know him from first.
Oh, the Marlboro Man.
Star Lord.
You don't like Beast?
Nah, not my favorite.
It's fair. No one does. He just got lucky by seeding.
Blade.
I'm taking Blade. Oh shit!
Shit. We're gonna have to cut Wolverine.
They got way harder than I thought.
Yeah.
It really Silver Surfer versus
Dude,
Wolverine.
Dude, he could literally be like. Remember, he can control molecules and shit. We looked that up.
I know, and he's an impenetrable body.
He's like. I'm doing silver.
Shit.
So put it on Mike. Love it. Love the pressure.
What round are we in here? Can I go back to that one? I cannot. This is the last pick of this one. Fuck. Zach crop dusted us.
Yep.
You crop dusted us. You'd lie. Something escaped.
Silver Surfer.
I like Silver Surfer more.
You're really struggling with this.
Yes. But I have to go Wolverine.
Holy shit.
Out of respect for other people.
Okay. Well, who?
Me opinion over you.
No.
Suck it.
No. Keep Wolverine. That's
No,
who you want.
Silver Surfer is... He's in like my top 5, but his like lore is not high.
This is our
Who gives
favorite,
you about
right?
lore? It's our
Yeah,
favorites,
so
man.
Silver
What the fuck?
Surfer wins, man. Start where we finished. Silver Surfer versus Blade.
It's still silver.
Just Blade from him.
Why the fuck? Back it up again.
Well, you know it's gonna be fucking hard as fuck. Don't be looking over there. See
I'm
what
not. We're going
doing.
back over here now.
No. All right.
Quit pinning me against Silver Surfer, Martian Manhunter, and Batman.
Martian.
Coolness is a factor, not just who can beat who.
Yeah, I'm going Batman.
We spent so much time talking about Batman. How can you pick Martian
We
Manhunter?
know everything about Batman. All right, fine. Batman.
You know what my least favorite thing about Batman is?
He doesn't know how to
They-
love.
Like, we're
they
cutting
do-
out a huge superpower right there.
My least favorite part is
It's not about who can win.
my least favorite part is every time that you reboot it, they're like, "You're not gonna believe this origin story." I'm like, "Yes, I am. I've seen it. Let's just skip that part."
You were an orphan.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But they
His
re-
origin story fucking sucks.
But they retell it every time.
Yeah, he
like
was
you
born
don't
in
know
the
what
wealth.
it
His
is.
parents got shot, and he inherited a shit ton of money in a company.
He's a good investor. He's a do-gooder.
He had a lot of night fucking terrors, so he went rogue.
He's
and
he's Batman. Scarlet Witch versus Deadpool. I'm saying Scarlet Witch. I'm a big fan of Wanda,
I'm a
man.
big fan of Deadpool, man.
It's Deadpool.
Aha!
I like Wanda too.
Bunch of fucking misogynists is what it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm going Doctor Strange.
Oh,
He's legit one of my favorites. He's a cardiologist. He's a surgeon. He's so fucking zen.
I'll do Doctor
dude,
Strange.
okay.
Captain America. Oh, good. You're a nice guy.
Okay. What the fuck?
That's all I get from
He
him.
gets a bye.
What?
You don't ask. He's like.
I didn't. No. That's who I had to go back.
Well, first of all,
Hold on.
it's supposed to be Vision
That's
versus
where it was
Fate.
Dr. Fate and Fate won.
Yeah.
That's where the error was. That was my mistake.
It's still Vision though. We're gonna give you a hard time for it, but it's still Vision.
I'm with you on Vision. I wouldn't even tell you.
Oh shit.
No, Dr. Manhattan is it's so hard. Like, I want Superman to lose so bad because I can't stand him.
Hold on. You don't know who Dr. Manhattan is?
No. You can't do this because we just did Martian Manhunter and Batman, and we have to like do the same.
He said he doesn't know who he is. He knew who Martian Manhattan was. Or Martian.
Manhunter players. I've been talking about both.
But there's not a whole bunch on him.
Yeah.
We're doing the same thing right here. Superman, and then another person we don't really know a whole bunch about. Oh God.
I'm going Dr. Manhattan now after knowing about him, but like Joe Blow doesn't know who he is.
I can't just pick Dr. Manhattan. Just
The
to
sad
slice
part
him.
is Superman's like huge, but if we cut out Manhattan,
It doesn't help. He's only been in 3 comic book series
to
at
be honest,
all.
though, Manhattan is probably the strongest fucking guy on here.
Yep. But he
But
can't.
we don't really know.
Right.
All right, fine, Superman.
Just watch the movie The Watchmen.
And also, it's so obnoxious. Superman putting on freaking glasses, and then I was like, "Who's that?"
And his suit.
It's so bad.
Iron Man.
How did Yondu make it all the way here?
Hey,
I'm Iron Man.
what's Iron Man now?
Mary Poppins, y'all. I said, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all." But yeah, it's Iron Man.
Look at Mary Poppins. Is he cool?
I prefer Star Lord to Thor.
I'm Thor all day. God of Thunder, baby. Save the world. Yeah. Oh,
Come on, man.
LeBron's arthritic ankle.
Both these guys are fucking cool, man.
Older than like 3 head coaches now. Like, dude,
All the social media's been talking about Spoelstra getting his contract now after his divorce got finalized. Bam, $120 million contract for Eric Spoelstra on the Heat.
right after.
Yeah.
Spoelstra's a good coach. You don't want
Everyone thought it was LeBron, the reason they won, but like they're still relevant though.
But Spoelstra gets the most out of his role players as his best ability. Obviously, having LeBron helps you win games. I'm not going to pretend it doesn't.
All right, Thor. Fuck.
Like cosplaying as Hey Arthur with that sweater. Like, come on now. Blade.
Silver.
We're back to where we started. I was like, I feel like I did this already.
Oh man.
All right, overall, all right.
This fucking sucks.
Thor.
Yeah, now we're doing like, oh, who's cooler? Who's stronger? It's like now it's like, who the fuck do we know?
Who do
don't we know?
you like? What do you like about him?
Right? It's like now it's like, okay. Oh my god.
Thor.
Who'd you say?
He took Thor.
You did Thor? Fuck. Which means one of us uses Thor, we're cutting Silver out here. We both know Silver is way fucking stronger, but
Personality wise, I might have to go with Thor.
well, that's what I'm saying. Cool, and we know him way. Fuck Thor. Thor, you don't have to pick. Sorry. Fuck.
I'm going Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Just for a cool factor and
Superman
like
can suck it.
played out.
Iron Man. Hey, guess what?
You
Iron Man.
were waiting the whole time to fuck him over.
Yeah, he was. And guess what? Iron Man found kryptonite. Superman loses.
Oh my god.
It's true.
Doctor Strange. For me,
Is it because so what for you?
I'm gonna go Vision.
I fucking love Doctor Strange. Vision's nice, yeah, but again, not in a whole bunch of moments, not in a whole bunch, not a lot.
He gets his ass beaten a lot of it.
He does for someone who's so fucking whatever. Yeah.
Deadpool made it all the way so far.
Dead for
Yeah.
me.
Hey, I think I personally would take Deadpool. Batman's played out, right? The backstory, it's old.
They are literally both like guns, shooting, all that shit.
guys,
But
but I'm gonna go
Deadpool can regenerate.
I think I'd go Deadpool
But
because
it's
it,
Deadpool's personality, who I like way better.
Deadpool had to recreate that weird because he was first seen in that X-Men movie where it was Ryan Reynolds with, or it was nobody with the weird cyborg thing and the
Was Ryan Reynolds.
so like.
Yeah, it was bad.
So let's back this up now because the fucking screen's so far played out. Oh my goodness. Final four. Iron Man and Thor.
Fuck.
Hold on.
Doctor
Against
Strange.
Doctor Strange and Deadpool. Oh, man. This is real
The
talk.
funny part about this is they literally did go against each other when they first fucking met. Remember? They were fighting each other. Fuck. All right, now we're gonna talk this out for a minute because now it's Thor who is a god and control thunder, and his personality is kind of, spunky like that too. And then Iron Man, he is all suit, but he's a super genius, super rich. His personality is like a playboy, all that shit. So it's
Iron
like,
Man's dead, bro.
huh? Yeah, it's kind of like, but I was saying, if we're talking about personalities and that kind of stuff and something like that, who do you want? If you're strictly talking who's stronger for real, we both all know it's Thor.
And we'll be right back.
I wanna run away, but you keep breaking. Down the walls I'm making, I can't fake it. I'm tangled into you, you keep making. Making me lose my cool. I wanna run away, but you keep breaking. Down the walls I'm making, I can't fake it. I'm tangled into you, you keep making. Making me lose my cool.
I stand back and I watch you explore in perfect vision, like I've been here before. Falling faster, I try to ignore. I see you, I see you. If only I could change it now. I'm not sure I even would. 'Cause I can feel it in my bones. Regret misunderstood. It's just a feeling that I found. Are we forced to play this out? 'Cause
Well, had my time to think on it. Still can't fucking decide. They've both had the same amount of movies, haven't they?
You know what I'm gonna do? Iron Man.
Yeah, fuck you then. Thor. Another blonde beauty like myself.
Fuck. I don't want to do this one.
I'm gonna go Deadpool.
I have been.
Strange.
That was sick. I don't know if you ever rewind on this, but that was awesome.
They do. It's a left button on the white remote.
Well, he picked this.
One cardiologist, Dr. Strange, surgeon.
That's strange.
What a weird, obscure.
Oh my god! What a out of everybody, this is. I didn't think we would have two people we like kind of.
You watching?
He's still got it.
He's 39.
No, 39. My dad was, shooting horse on a good day,
Like LeBron just went through 3 people.
and he's still with the best in the world, doing behind the back through the through the paint. Is that Manute Bul's son?
Yeah, Bull.
He looks incredibly like his
Yeah, name
facial
him Meyer
structure.
Meyer.
I would never. His facial structure looks really unadvanced.
He just looks like his dad. He just straight up just looks like Manute Bull. Oh, he is hard to look at.
He's an ugly human. Is that what you're saying?
His,
It's
yeah,
just a
his
weird
face is
build,
fucked
too.
up, man.
And like the way his body is, and like Wemby doesn't look like that. Like even though Wemby's like 7'4", 7'5", he doesn't look freakish. For some reason, I don't know. Like he looks janky looking. He looks like you made a player in 2004 2K, and you're like, that's not what people look like.
It's odd. You're still playing the NBA. Still doing better than I am.
Yeah, he's 7'3" or whatever he is. Like I probably play too.
Wemby would have blocked that. Oh, we did.
Still tall.
You got them European
Wemby
cut
got
shorts too.
Wemby got a triple double yesterday. It's Wemby. Wemby's wingspan's 8 foot. 8.
He can just accidentally block somebody. Anyway, order in the court. MCU, Thor versus Doctor Strange. The finals. Is Bull good?
No.
The last 2 minutes say otherwise.
Yeah, he's flashy. He's actually not a good defender, though.
Me versus Doctor Strange, because I don't know if you guys realize this. I bear a lot of resemblances to Thor.
Fucking, this room's getting smaller with your fucking big head.
Me and Chris Hemsworth are like
You look in the mirror when the light's just right.
You didn't realize I am the third Hemsworth.
No. He doesn't look like Thor. He's just...
You're right. Those golden locks and the 10-pack abs, bro. You're.
I'm the spare parts. I'm the Elizabeth Olsen, the Olsen triplicates.
Spare parts. Oh, shit.
Chris, Liam, Michael.
I don't.
Michael,
Yeah. Me.
you're looking at him. I'm the nurse. I didn't get the acting coaches.
They got everything. I got nothing.
They got trainers
You ever heard
and
of leftovers? That
dietitians.
was me. I got a hand-me-down of a hand-me-down of a hand-me-down.
I was kept around in case organ failure of the older brothers.
Basically.
I get it. There's like Tom Franco. Frankie Jonas.
But
Franklin Jonas.
yeah,
Michael Hemsworth.
Michael Hemsworth. Like, we're just the spare parts. It's a rough choice. So, see,
What'd you say?
you said Thor. It might have to be Thor.
It might have to be Thor. Fuck. Because I'm just trying to think like we know them both well, so you can't be like, oh, I don't know the one. Like they both have their own personality, so you can't say that. It's literally coming down to a guy who can. I mean, he can control like dimensions and shit and time and all that shit. I mean, he's not like, you know.
It's pretty vulnerable otherwise without his
He really
cape
is.
and.
I mean, Thor can take a fucking beating. Fuck Thor. I'm gonna say Thor. What would you have said?
Like my debate. I truly went with it because like I like them both.
Yeah.
I have to go Thor.
There it is.
Who's killing it there for a little bit?
You're showing me two porcelain bowls.
Yeah, Bull.
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 Bull. That underdeveloped facial structured male that was on the TV.
His name's Bull.
B-O-L. His father's name, Manute Bol, who was a freak in the NBA in the mid-90s, who was like the only fucking 7-footer. I guess he had Sean Bradley. I'm sure there was some overlap with Bradley and the Mavericks. Is that Planet Fitness?
I can't believe
I don't think that you knew what I was saying.
we're talking about the gym, not the lady.
Not the
He's like the breast in the clouds. That's what's her name?
not the genie floating in purple air. Man,
Who
Thor.
thought Thor? Here's the thing: we cut out a lot of power though, like with some.
But if you could say anything, Thor at least has like godlike powers.
This would have went a lot differently if we all would have known some of the other big wigs better.
If we were hardcore nerds.
Yeah, and
But
we're
we
seeing-
would have, if we truly wanted to, we would. Manhattan wouldn't even been top 4 though,
How?
because
Dude, it would have been Silver Surfer,
No.
Martian Manhunter, and
other
Dr.
people would have
Manhattan.
been in it.
No. Out of who we picked, not all of one, all that shit. Out of who we have on here, it would have been like we said. It would have been Martian Manhunter, Silver Surfer, and Dr. Manhattan would definitely be in the 3.
And it'd be
Dr.
a
Fate.
battle between Fate and Superman.
Fate. It would have been Fate. It would have been those 4, and then it would have been out of on this side.
People with no lore, right? If you're going base straight on powers, but if you're going straight powers, they wouldn't have even been in the
Let's
top
just real
4.
quick then. So Dr. Manhattan, because this side it would have been Dr. Manhattan, right, versus Silver Surfer. That's what this side would have ended up if we went strictly versus powers. That would have been the end too.
And then even in the comics, they can't even decide who wins between Manhattan and Silver Surfer.
I'm asking. I'm saying, but I'm asking you. Out of those 2, and then on the other side, it would have been Fate versus Martian Manhunter. That's what it would have came down to.
And that, as Zach is unaware of, they're one above all. Like, there's just... Fuck you.
I'm surprised Goku wasn't on the list.
Can't do anything sponsored here.
How many times can you put Goku on there? Like, he dies every fucking time. He just gets brought back.
Dragon Balls, bro. Well, the dragon from Dragon Ball Z. He's gotta be pretty sick.
We'll think of a different podcast to do next week.
We're gonna have to go fucking cartoons.
Are you doing brackets again, or what are you doing? Sports?
Oh, we can do
What's
brackets.
the top 64 letters? He's like,
Where are we? Are we only doing?
A versus G.
who you got? And the funny thing is, there's only 26 of them. So
Oh my god.
A with an
If you're only
with an
counting Arabic,
accento.
if you're only counting Arabic letters, yes, there's only
accento.
26.
U with an umlaut.
Right?
Ooh.
Alpha.
Oh, that's a good one.
I do like a tittle. Let's see.
What bracket you want to do? If we didn't do cartoons.
Cartoons is fine.
What?
I said I don't have a problem with cartoons.
No,
I fucking hate this shit.
what? That we can't do anything sponsored?
No, it's not sponsored. It's ad because that's because they're trying to put shit on your fucking computer.
What else? I like sauces. I wonder if you could do 64 different sauces,
I'm sure we could.
like ketchup, honey mustard, barbecue,
Like you're literally your
garlic
basics,
palm,
right?
Thai
Your
chili,
barbecue, all that. Then you
hot
got
barbie.
tzatziki, all that shit.
There's some good sauces out there in the world.
What's something with food we could do? What did we do last time? We did appetizers.
We've done apps.
What else we do?
We
We
do
did fast food. I bet.
We
do-
did restaurants.
best potato chip.
We did fast food restaurants
We did-
specifically.
Yeah.
And McDonald's was the winner, I believe. And that just how
Was it?
goes. Yeah.
Yeah, because of consistency.
What's not to love?
So we did restaurants. We did
We did
appetizers.
We did TV comedies. Cause it's Friends.
That's right. Friends one.
Boom, 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 boom. The Presence, One Above All, The Living Tribunal,
None
The
of this is
Beyonder,
real. Eternity.
He's still looking at it.
Lucifer.
Morning Star, yeah, Spectre. Spectre's multiple characters. Molecule Man, Dr. Manhattan's number 9. Look, it didn't even make the top.
We need top 10. Okay? Top 10.
Mr. Consonant didn't make it either.
What the fuck?
Mr. No.
Ms. Mizatik. Is that a T at the end?
Look, Phoenix Force, that's fucking Jean Grey.
I know. Necron, never heard of him.
My God, you don't know Necron?
You could probably do like we could probably do like movie series if you wanted to also.
Like TV shows?
No, movie series like Harry Potter.
Oh,
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, like stuff that has more than one.
Yeah.
Like sequels.
Fast and Furious. Yeah, the ones that have
Well,
like
you do that.
Star Wars.
Do you
Star
think we have
Trek.
enough to do 64 of them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, no. If you're counting Fast 1 through 10.
Like no. So that's what I'm saying. So we're
I'm
saying,
saying more than 2 movies.
right.
the
So if we,
movies that have
so
had
if we say Harry
trilogies
Potter,
plus.
that's 1.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm saying trilogies plus.
I couldn't watch that many. It would have to be 10. Like, narrow it down to 10 and shoot the shit.
He's saying
That I would know enough
he's
about to
saying
have an
he
opinion
doesn't know
on.
64
Oh,
movies. That
Like,
have
you know,
sequels.
you've not seen all the Iron Man movies? There's 3 of those. There's 3 Thor movies.
Mhm.
The Matrix.
Okay, you're at
Rocky.
3, 4.
Harry
I
Potter.
mean, we could probably do
Five.
like,
Star Wars.
what he's
Lord of the
saying
Rings.
You think you have 64
I just rattled off, like,
trilogies?
8.
Trilogies?
Star Trek.
You do have Lord of the Rings. You got The Hobbit. I mean,
50 Shades.
that's true. 50 Shades of Grey.
There's been more than 2 of those?
There's been
3.
Toy Story.
We're going to do best cartoons of all time next, I think.
All right, cartoons.
I said they're actually
Ah,
are. I think they're a lot. Indiana Jones. There are more than you think.
I mean,
There clearly are. There clearly are.
we could probably come up with.
Hollywood likes to repeat itself.
Good ones, though?
Well, I don't know about good ones. Like when we get to like the 40s or 50s, I don't know how good they'll
I mean,
be.
Batman has 2 trilogies. You can clearly do dichotomies. You can do a 90s trilogy and a Christian Bale trilogy.
So when you say cartoons, are we talk? What do you mean cartoons though?
Any animated series from 1960 to
Children's
2010.
Limited to children's, right?
No, because like you had to put Rick and Morty on there.
Yeah, Rick and Morty, like Ren and Stimpy.
Cow and Chicken,
Beavis
if
and
it came out
Butthead.
today, would not be allowed on children's television. Courage wouldn't even be either because the whole intent is to scare you.
God, it's a great.
Well, that's because
We should watch
if
that.
we do adult cartoons, it gets
We should start putting that on.
like Bob's Burgers is awesome.
Bob's Burgers would be on there.
Never seen it.
Family Guy.
Family Guy's so good.
I've heard of it.
South
Never watched
Park.
You've never watched Bob's Burgers?
it. No, Family Guy.
Fam-
You never seen Family
I
Guy?
mean- Futurama?
Heard of it.
South Park? No. Maybe we should do cartoons.
We probably shouldn't do. Yeah. Like you, You're missing out on the Elite Eight.
Or maybe we should limit it to kids cartoons then, because that would
It might
get rid
have
of-
to.
That would get rid of South Park, Simpsons.
I would remove.
Family Guy,
Yeah. At that point, I would have to remove.
Bob's Burgers.
Like
you seen
Bob
Archer?
and Tina are like the elite
Seen Archer
power.
either. That's
Oh my god!
He's not seen adult
Phrasing.
cartoons.
You should watch Archer. That one's just fucking funny. That was 5 years. 5 years of hilarity.
Yeah, adult cartoons.
You call me an uncultured swine, and you don't know like the Elite Eight of adult
Like, you
cartoons.
guys are ramming them off to me, right? Like, so I don't know a few. We're not gonna know.
You don't know the best.
Out of all of it, out of 60 something we're gonna put on there,
No.
we're not gonna know. all
That'd be
of
like if we were doing super. What just happened is.
Have
like,
you ever heard of Michael Jordan?
No,
Who?
What it would be like if we did. It'd be like if we did superheroes, and you were like, "I've not heard of Batman or Superman or Wonder Woman." It's like maybe we shouldn't do this list.
You know what? Then?
Doctor
We'll do a
Strange,
different list.
is he
We'll
a-
do a different list
I
then.
said, children's cartoons. We can still do that.
No, I don't want to. Nope. We'll think of something else now.
Types of milk:
Oh, my-
oat, almond, soy, 2%, strawberry,
Whole?
oh my god.
chocolate,
Are you a powdered chocolate or a chocolate syrup guy?
coconut milk. Can you imagine how ridiculous that list would be?
Passionate, shaking the table. Is almond or bust?
How do you like condensed milk? What's wrong with you?
Just add water. I didn't realize you hadn't watched so many adult cartoons. Do you just stick to the porn, huh?
Did you just see that?
Tentacle porn?
Did you see that?
No.
I mean,
It looks like LeBron bringing it up. Oh, that's a pretty good zip on the ball.
behind the back too.
Fucking bald ass LeBron. Good for you.
That was
Papa Bron.
that was good.
You still got it, man.
Yeah. That was,
You've never seen an episode of Bob's Burgers?
you should. It's good. It's one you can watch in front of kids too.
We did a thing where we spent a good amount of time talking about Bob's Burgers as far as like power couples, didn't we? I saw we discussed something about Bob's Burgers and they won something.
Did we do TV couples?
It might have been.
Bob and Linda are good. I like JD and Turk.
A lot more than JD and Elliot.
I like it more than Turk and
Carla.
I like JD and Elliot though.
Dad sent me a picture of a chick in a bikini drinking a glass bottle of Coke. She looks familiar. I think she's just a blonde with big boobs, right? Yeah. Do you recognize? She looks familiar, but
Trying to think. 64.
it doesn't have to be 64. It's just like that's like a tournament, NCAA tournament bracket. It can be fucking 20. 30's better.
Types of utensils: fork, spoon,
I mean, Spork's gonna win, man. It's utility, man. You gotta
spork.
Both.
Swiss Army, man.
Oh, big ladle guy.
A big ladle.
What can't use a ladle for? Cutting a steak. Perfect.
Push it down with the rounded bottom. Nailed it. I'll use the handle if I have to. Hold on, let me write it down just so I don't fucking forget it. All right, so there's our greatest we got greatest actors of the 2000s, greatest actresses. Oh. Best cartoons for children, because Dave doesn't watch adults.
Best beverage. 64 beverages. Milk.
It's tea.
It's tea. That's not tea. Tea's trash.
It's cultural. What else do we say? We just said it. What did we say?
Porn stars.
Oh, best
I'll
porn stars.
heavily research. I'll put the work in, you guys.
I have a list. Let me go to my.
It's Ron Jeremy, first of all.
Let me go to incognito mode real quick. I got a heavy tablet.
Mark's like, I got a list. Here's the order that it's in. Then he goes Riley Reed's, Lana Rhodes, Janet Jameson, and then me. He's like, whoa, why are you on the list? Okay.
It's just videos that I get sent and then I just never watched them.
Get sent?
Yeah.
From who?
None of your fucking business. I just never watched them. So I just like open an incognito tab and then I just leave it. I haven't watched any of those. I can send them to you.
I've seen all those.
Probably. Corey Chase, Molly Jane. All right. This has been the greatest superhero
Proud of you guys.
list.
I have one that's 52. 54 if we want.
Hottest twins.
No, just cards in a deck of cards. Two
Count
of
the
spades
jokers.
Versus that's just the jokers count. Ooh, the instruction cards.
We could do a greatest board games
You
thing.
could do board games. You know, card games like Uno and
I bet that would be really awkward though too, because like people are passionate. Like we're big Yahtzee guys.
Yahtzee's good.
I don't care as much about Uno, but I'll play it.
Like Boggle.
That's where you press the button.
No, that's the one you shake the letters and you find the words.
Sorry. Sorry, you really sorry back in the day?
I don't like Monopoly.
What about Monopoly Express?
Have you ever seen? All right, real quick, pull it up. Have you seen Monopoly Longest Game Ever edition?
No, but now I'm curious.
Yeah, it's crazy. We should play it on the podcast and then just.
For the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's bad. They're like, we challenge you to finish this. Basically, like when you hear the rules. Yeah. Oh, it's up there. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that one. And like you thought the original took forever. Just go down. It tells you the rules. It's insane. All right there. Oh,
I can't read it. I got old eyes.
right here. Keep on playing. Think the original does have nothing. Longer gameplay. Even bankruptcy won't get a player out of the game. The game doesn't end until someone owns every single property, and there are 3 versions of each in this board game. Actually,
It says extra long gameplay. Believe us when it says it has 66 properties.
and there's only 1 die, no more doubles. So sit back and get ready for a long game to get around the board.
Holy shit, man. I do remember as a kid though, like me, my mom, my brother
I love
played.
the reviews. People were like, "We've been playing this for like 38 hours." or whatever. Had a great time playing it. Never a go winner. There was a review. Someone was like, "We've been playing for 38 hours and we're about halfway done," or something like that. It's like, good lord. The funny is, you're halfway done until someone else starts coming back or something, right? Like, prepare to be disappointed when family and friends aren't as excited as you are for this. Oh, the box is
That's a weird way to hate on the game. Many days of fun.
Wir haben uns Mecca auf das Monopoly gefällt.
Have you practiced your German?
No, I was making stuff up.
There is no end in sight. Please send help.
This game literally takes days if you play it. I saw one person on review that said they've been playing for like 38 hours. Like they've been like recording how long it takes, and they're like, we're probably about halfway done. It'd be like a challenge just to finish. Like you gotta play with someone to be like,
I said Monopoly Express, and you showed me the antithesis of it.
whoever's the banker's gonna have a terrible time.
Well, now I'm curious. You have time on your hands.
Still yet to finish it. Where does it say? Me and my family love Monopoly. We can spend hours in the new game and new and through rules. It has been so much fun giving it a go, but we are still yet to finish it.
All right.
I would love to do it and just record how long it's taking, and not even. I wouldn't even care if I won. I just want to play it through.
Well. This has been the MVZ podcast. Thor is the greatest. We'll be back next week. We have a few topics on hand. If any of our 0 listeners have an idea of what they want, I will be opinionated to the max. I will drink my high noons because the Thursday diet is lack of diet. It was fun. We've been gone for like fucking 3 months. 2 months? 3 months. It's got to be 3 months, right?
How long it's been? It's been a while.
It's been close to 3 months since the last time we did it. So if you've missed my velvety smooth voice, I apologize. It's back. We'll be back. Have you guys any farewells to the people that aren't listening? Dave, say your goodbyes.
Goodbye.
It's been fun. It's been real fun. See you next week. With a different something.
NFL's had a bunch of coaches changeover. Couldn't believe it. Belichick gone. Pete Carroll gone.
Saban retired, but that's not.
Saban retired. Love you all. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. See you when I see you. Deuces. Dave, hit the bottom right. Pink button. No, bottom right pink button.
Thanks for listening to the On Call Podcast. Check us out on Twitter @OnCallPod. Interested in being a sponsor or want to be on the show? Drop us an email at oncallpod@gmail.com. For more info, go to oncallpod.com.
Product you purchased before you purchased it? I think that game is mostly a gag gift. More so than actually, like, they think it's. I don't think they made it because they thought it was fun. By the way, did you see the weather in the Pittsburgh game this weekend?
I saw the one for the Bills game. It's supposed to be like -30 wind chill.
The Bills game?
What did you say?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Play the Bills.
same one. Yeah. -30. And they wouldn't change the times.
Yeah, the Chiefs game is supposed to be cold. It's supposed to be colder. The Bills game, the problem is it's supposed to be like, I think it's supposed to be like 20 degrees, but it's going to be 20 to 30 mile per hour winds.